Remember the story of the kid who got run over by the St. Patrick's Day float? It's just a drunk kid who got run over by a float in Montreal. And it sounds so stupid though. And then we were at the bar and we were all just talking about it. And this guy was like, man, I was there. He was my friend, man. He's like, man, I was like telling him, don't run across the road. You're going to get run over.
What was the
It was like Homer Simpson drinking or something. It was like Mickey Mouse or...
This is my only bet. That's the only thing I'm going to do.
Hey. Hello. We're recording.
Recording, baby. So I killed 3 mice.
Yeah, I killed mice. It's good. I've changed my stance.
About what?
Mice.
What do you mean?
Eat them.
You should. If I was 100 times more broke, yeah, 100 times I would have eaten them.
Would you be mad? Let's say like what's your favorite restaurant in the whole world, like in Montreal? The whole world in Montreal.
My mom's place.
Okay, what if you found out the secret ingredient to like you putting in your I don't know what you guys eat, like duck liver or like cow tongue or something?
Yeah.
What it is mice. Would you be like, Mom, no? Or you'd be like, oh, I didn't
I'd be like, Mom, what the hell?
Yeah. Mortel.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with eating mice. Here's the thing. They're just full of vermin and disgusting and they need to die.
No, they are vermin, though.
Yeah, they are vermin. So they're full of parasites and that's why you need to kill them. So I was talking to a friend and he was like, I told him, like, I have mice in my house. So I set up all these traps. I set up 30 traps because I thought I only had 2 mice. So I set up 30 traps everywhere. My house looked like when America invaded Afghanistan. Like, yeah.
Landmines.
Way too much power to what the threat was.
That mouse was like the Hurt Locker.
Yeah, pretty much.
He was like in the helmet.
Exactly. You need to die, motherfucker. So, and he calls me. He's like, hey, Amer, you don't need to, use those traps. They get in pain. They don't die right away. You could use those safe, humane traps. And I'm like,
it's kind of
they're not human. Why would I use humane traps on non-human things? I don't give a fuck. They're not people. Yeah. They're fucking vermin. They need to die.
True. Humane is
humane is for humans. Exactly. Yeah. He's like, they fall in a bucket, and there's like a lady mouse that gives them hand job at the bottom of the bucket. No, but like this cotton candy, whatever. And then he's like, you can just put them in your car and drive 2 blocks and
drive them in your car.
Yeah, and then drop them but they're in a closed bucket, and then drop them somewhere.
Don't you got a garbage disposal or whatever?
Here's the thing is that when do you decide like this is a shitty enough neighborhood for me to I would go to Park X and like, all right, you guys are used to mice and I would release them. I think that's more rude than killing them. You're like, okay, there's enough immigrants here, let's release the mice here.
I would go to a rich neighborhood just to fucking scare all these,
and then like a laser kills them right away. They're like, intruder alert. They want to let their Honda Civic walk in there.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing. I thought about it. I don't mind gentrifying a neighborhood. That's part of humanity. It's still humans. I don't want racifying a neighborhood, in the sense that no, we don't want mice in this, like, we have the human race and then the mice race. Yeah. The different speciesifying.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want specifying my neighborhood. I don't mind if there's mice or rats or zebras outside my house. But if you get in my house, you die.
That's how outside. The thing is, every house has a mouse.
No, that's not true.
Every single...
Sounds like a song. Lullaby. Every house has a mouse.
If you're downtown, somewhere close to the city, chances are you have a mouse.
Why?
And the mouse, because there's... Okay, well, what is that statistic?
If I see them, they die.
Okay, fine. What's that statistic in New York City? There's per one person, there's one rat.
There's like 1,000,002 rats.
Yeah. So where are all those rats?
Yeah, I don't know.
In Montreal, there's for sure
for sure. But in my 10 years in this apartment, I've never seen a mouse. I messaged my owner today. He didn't get back to me. So I wonder if other. But here's the thing. So anyway,
what did you message him, man?
I'm like, hey, man.
I'm ew.
I saw ew without any context. Ew. I haven't messaged him in like 5 years.
Emoji, mouse emoji,
mouse emoji, cheese. Exactly. Ratatouille. Anyways, no, I just told him like, hey, by the way, because my friend Eugene freaked me out. He's like, you killed 3. You probably have an infestation. And in my mind, infestation is just like 600 mice, and it's like, this is Sparta, and then they're gonna start crawling everywhere. Yeah, they're biting my neck and then jizzing in my eye. So I'm like, exactly.
Let's do our best impression of a mouse. Okay, you go first.
I have a great impression of a mouse dying. It sounds a lot.
Because you heard it, right?
Here's the thing. Okay, here's what happened. So after I hung up with my friend, I set up all the mice traps, and I kept there was no music, no podcast. I was just sitting in silence, immobile, just like a fucking sniper. I'm like, where are they?
Wow.
So here, and then like, okay, this is where they are. So that I would set up all my mice around, so that you saw the one that kind of got me over there next to the door, because there was one hiding in the closet. So I'm like, okay, I close the door. I put the tape sheet, so I know it only could I get out of that closet with the door slightly open, like ajar.
Yeah.
Like, so I put it there, and then bam, got it.
You got it.
I got two. I heard it next to the fridge, so I put it right next to the fridge. So here's the thing. Here's where my friend is right. Is that when it doesn't kill them right away, because you don't know what they stepped on it. It doesn't always hit their head.
Yeah.
So you'll hear, and then you'll go and you'll hear. You hear. It's like Asian porn. It sounds weird. Like.
Oh, that is so.
Like if I wasn't a psychopath, I would feel pain.
Feel really bad.
But I was just looking at it. I'm like, you need to die. I don't want to catch some fucking disease because of you. I felt more bad because I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna pick them up? They're not fully dead. Yeah. So what I did is that I took a Tupperware and I was just like, I felt more bad throwing Tupperware in the garbage.
Oh,
knowing that
I was about to say that's bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna recycle a dead mouse. I felt more bad. I'm like, this is gonna go kill a turtle, and it's gonna be bad for humanity.
You didn't put out its misery.
How the fuck do I choke it? Like, what do you want to do?
Drop a thumbnail on its head or something. Drop a shoe on its head. I don't know.
Oh, if I have to start again? No. It's gonna die eventually. So I just
sad.
I put tape around the Tupperware.
Tape.
I don't want it to escape. Exactly. Go tell its family members that that guy, that Ukrainian DJ killed my eye.
Pretty soon, some mouse is gonna come with a list and save all the other mice. He's gonna write a list.
So.
Mickey Mouse's list. All right.
The second one, as I said, it was more kind of instant. Mm-hmm. The third one, I think it just got its tail. So I think it stayed, but they were all in my garden. The tail. It just got its tail. So here's the thing: I killed the first two. I share so much. I swear, you gotta learn from America. If you're gonna go and kill, you gotta learn from the best. And Americans, they're the best.
I know.
They don't kill half-assed. They kill fully and completely.
Yeah.
So anyway, I killed the two mice that I thought I had. Then I'm like, you know what? I should take away all those mouse traps because there's peanut butter on them. I don't want the vermin to come and like little cockroaches eat the peanut butter. And I know myself. If I don't take them out right away, I'm never gonna take them off. So I took them all out.
Nasty, dude.
I took them all out because my house was smelling with peanut butter.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, it smells pretty good." You're like,
right now I can't eat peanut butter anymore.
Why?
Because peanut butter now is associated with mouse.
Damn.
With mice. So anyway,
a lot of calories, peanut butter.
So I took them all out. I'm like, I'm happy. I did my job. Success. Like when George Bush invaded Iraq, and like 2 weeks later he was on a boat and it says mission accomplished.
Yeah.
And mission was not accomplished.
No.
So I'm like, mission accomplished. I did it. Let's celebrate. And so I took them all out. I was taking a nap, and then I hear. I'm like, oh, they're back. I killed Al Qaeda, but ISIS made a comeback.
They radicalized.
So exactly, they came radicalized. They had like Allahu Akbar on there, like a bandana that says Allahu Akbar with a Kalashnikov. So I'm like, so it was like at 1:32 in the morning. Because I just fell asleep on the sofa. I'm like, oh, motherfuckers. So this is disgusting. I went to the garbage, and I took I didn't use them, right? I just threw them in the garbage. Okay. The mouse traps. Mm-hmm. I just threw them in the garbage. So I took them out of the garbage, but there's nothing in my garbage, so it wasn't like full of food or stuff. So I took them out, put some fresh peanut butter on them, put them back again, and then 15 minutes later I hear a whack. I'm like, aha! Fuck. Gotcha. So I killed the third one.
You're like a master hunter.
I truly enjoyed.
It's a real.
Listen. We don't get to kill often in our life, and and I looked at him like, you motherfucker, you. I felt like Joe Pesci. You dude,
yeah, you mouse motherfucker, you
motherfucker, you die now. I think there's one. So that's why you saw some around the house because I don't know if there's any left, but if there's one left, you motherfucker, you.
Jeez.
I will destroy you. I will kill you and throw your body in the Indian Ocean like they did with Osama.
Dude.
It's, you know what's funny? When I was taking the mouse traps off, at the beginning, I'm like, oh, I should keep a couple, but I wanted to remove the peanut butter. So I would take it. I'm like, oh, there's the peanut butter. Let me just wipe it. And whap out, and it would just close on my finger.
Did it hurt?
I'm like, oh yeah, of course, it's a mouse trap.
Fuck.
And then I would take another one. Oh, I'm just gonna whap out. I'm like, God damn it! Why am I so stupid?
Dude, if you I wish like this was all recorded like secretly, and then like. Let's say you have like a Tinder date and then they somehow have access to this video. Like, what's Amer really like? And then he's like, these mice. Kill it. That's what you really like, man. Deep down.
It's so funny. I was talking to a girl and I was telling her this. She's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, so this is what happened today. And she's like, oh, she's like, what is that? You make me feel 10 years older.
That's funny.
Oh, so funny. So yeah, so now I think my house is mice free.
Hold on, my shirt is so unbuttoned right now.
It's okay. It's sexy. You're a cholo. Listen, you have to start a new fashion. Instead of showing chest hair, you show stomach hair. Yes. That's a new fashion. Like hola, and it's just her stomach hair.
Funny. I just looked down. What's happening again?
Listen, your sexy wants to get shown. Show me. Oh man, that is it's
quite
so
open.
funny that you have. So you say you bought your shirt from Jean Couture, right?
No, not this one.
That's not this one?
This one's from, I don't know. It's like a nice store. It's like not
Yeah?
a shitty.
It's just so funny that you noticed that Tony Riccio has the same shirt as you.
Yes. Oh my god, I was looking and I was like, that's hilarious.
Oh god, the fact that you get laid is amazing.
We're wearing the same outfit. We're wearing dark trousers and a red shirt.
You just have an extra leg, that's all. That's the only difference, pretty much.
It's so funny. He messaged me the next day. He's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hi." He's like, "Great to see you." I'm like, "Okay, yeah." I thought he was gonna give me something. I don't know what. I assume when people message you, they like gonna give you something.
There's a purpose. Yeah. Give you something, okay.
Or like offer me something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for me, it's funny. For me, like, because now everyone who messages me, who I don't know, is just they're just asking for stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because we have shows and they're like, "Hey,
true,
hey, can I get a spot? Hey."
Yeah.
I'm like, anyways, but yeah, that's the biggest thing. I've been mice hunting.
You were mouse bound in your house.
I was mouse bound, killing mice at my house.
Yeah, that's cool.
Something funny. So I told you, right? I started going to the gym. It feels good.
Yeah.
Have you ever been walking with like a rock in your shoe?
Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
Dude, I don't know where the rocks come from. Someone's been putting rocks in my mice. I don't know. Anytime I walk, there's a rock in my shoe, and it's too late. I'm like, dude, it took me 10 minutes to tie my shoes. I'm not going to untie my boots. Because there's these boots, and the laces are as long as my mother's fucking shoes, man. They're so long. And then I'm tying them around my ankle. I'm like, and then I'm walking, and I'm like, there's a fucking rock in my shoe. And I'm just walking. I'm limping. God. Today, no rock, though. It's the worst.
I think I know how you got rocks on your shoes. I think I understand. Here's how. Okay. So I go to the gym, and something I like about North America that you don't find really elsewhere is that you leave your shoes at the door. It's like a mosque. I don't know if you ever been.
Where did you go? And you left your shoes?
I go to the gym, right? So I leave my house. I'm walking. I'm like, oh god damn it! There's a rock in my shoe.
Yeah.
So I'm walking. I'm like, it's okay. My gym is not far.
Yeah,
Once I get there, I'll just take it out. Mm-hmm. So I get there, and as a gym, right? Everyone leaves their boots at the door because like a mosque. I don't know if you've ever been to a mosque.
I know what you mean, though.
But you leave your boots.
I have seen.
Yeah, you leave your shoes outside, and then you go. So every time I go to the gym, I feel like I'm going to a mosque.
Okay.
So I take off my shoe. And there's people. It's like 5 p.m. It's busy. Take off my boot, and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. And then the rock falls, and it falls into someone else's shoe. And now I'm faced with a dilemma. That's do I just leave it there?
Yeah.
Or do I go and try to get a rock from someone else's shoe?
Just leave it.
And then people are like, why does he have it? Because I have my boots. There's no reason for me to touch someone else.
You got to go like this. Grab their boots and go like this.
What would you have done?
I would have been like, I think I dropped like a doll, like some, if the guy was there.
No. It's just, people are just looking, it's just,
I just leave it.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm just gonna leave a rock in someone else's shoe.
Yeah.
It's a metaphor for
You
life,
should leave, like, the next time, just leave some money in there and be like, sorry.
I don't remember the shoe.
Yeah.
Just go to every shoe, leave $1. Like,
I think a funny idea for, like, a sketch would be, like, you, let's say you're like a guy that walks onto the metro and you're like, like, it's so obvious that something hurts, and you take off your boot and, like, you shake your boot off and it's like a bunch of weird shit that comes out of your boot. Yeah, like, my mind went to like anything, like fucking spiders, like fake, like what the, anything, a mouse, just
yeah, and it would be funny if it's like a secret camera where you can catch other people's reactions and not knowing what the hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that would be hilarious.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, we take like Joel Slavi's shoes, like size 14, so you can put a bunch of stuff in them, and then you can just empty and
that's easy. That'd be easy. It's also like you're not really bugging anybody.
No,
you're not like scaring. You're
it's
just
like a just for laugh gags, but without hurting other people.
But like with a little bit of an edge, I guess. I don't know. It's not really.
There's a rise again of gags, but I find the new ones they're not.
Yeah.
They're hurtful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they'll go and they'll hit someone's head and like at the Home Depot, and the guy's like, "What the?"
There's one where it's like a guy that goes up the escalator, and then a guy comes down the escalator, and he touches his hand on the other side. Yeah. Sometimes like the guy laughs, and then sometimes it's like they get angry.
Yeah, like if you touch another guy's girl, you're challenging his masculinity.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean that would be fucking insane to touch just like. But like, would it be funny to? I don't know. I don't find that funny.
I don't find it funny.
No.
There's something hypnotizing. You end up watching at least 30 seconds of it. And you're like, why did I watch? This is disgusting.
I know.
You move on.
I've been watching a lot of these videos. Everyone's complaining about fucking daylight savings. Why are they complaining about daylight saving?
It's because they have nothing else to complain about.
But it's like...
You think people in the Ukraine are complaining about daylight? They're like, oh, yes, one less hour of bombing. Yeah. They're so happy. They're like, thank God. Woof, we got to live an extra hour.
But they're like, oh, we have to... I forgot who I was talking to. He's like, oh, I don't like... Because then I have to wake up an hour earlier. I'm like, only for that one day. And then never again. It's like the same. It's like reset.
Of course. Just as I said, when there's nothing to complain about, you complain about whatever. Because it is annoying.
I didn't even notice it. It was a Saturday.
Yeah, I know. But
you don't notice that shit?
It is annoying.
Unless you're a drug addict clubber. And
actually,
you're
it's even less annoying because you don't even have to change your... Who changes?
It's not.
I haven't set up my microwave clock in like 45 years. I have no idea how to do it.
No, I don't
so there's nothing. Just my car. Just press H.
Yeah, it takes a second.
Yeah, that's it. Your phone does it automatically. Your computer does it automatically. Yeah. It's just that it's a tiny nuisance.
Yeah.
It's like a mouse.
No, that's a big news. That's a bigger nuisance.
It's a bigger nuisance. You're right. It's like it's something you need to do that it's out of your comfortable routine. That's it. That's why people complain. As I said, there's no one in the Ukraine going, oh, we have to change. That's not happening over there. That's it.
It's a good cup of tea you made.
Yeah, it did.
It's really good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I love tea, man. Every morning I have a cup of tea.
Yeah?
Yeah, at least I have 2 or 3 in the morning, and then I chill.
Wow, I started drinking decaf coffee in the morning.
Oh yeah,
to limit my coffee intake.
That's
so
cool.
I can sleep better.
How is it?
It tastes like garbage. Oh, okay. But I usually drink Nescafe, so it's like just garbage or garbage.
It tastes like garbage.
Yeah, it's not good.
There is this. This is like old guy talk, but like there's this instant coffee brand that's the same price as Nescafe, but it's like the Nescafe Gold or whatever, and it comes out like it's not espresso. It's nothing. There must be like chemicals or poison.
It's just not decaf.
But like the way when you pour the water in, it looks like you're drinking an espresso or like a what's it called, like a cappuccino or something. You know, it looks kind of creamy and frothy, and you're like, I didn't do any of this. Like, how is it? I'm dying for sure from this thing. Sorry, I'm looking at this.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at this and it's disgusting. Oh, you noticed me looking at your scabs?
It looks like somebody fucking.
It's crazy that you noticed me looking and going. Yeah. I guess I can't hide my face of disgust.
I know. It's finally going down. Like it was.
Can you hide it? I just watched The Last of Us before you got here.
Oh,
and you look like you just got bitten.
I know.
Dude, you sure you don't have bed bugs?
No.
No mosquito does this. What is this Cuban communist mosquito? Like, I drink your blood and I share it with all the body.
I think I'm also probably allergic
to Cubans. Oh, okay.
To mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah. And dude, it's like they were so painful, man. Anyway,
the mosquito. Yeah. Here's the thing: is that I know Nescafe tastes like garbage, but I buy it for the simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
And then the decaf that I bought, you can see it right there. It's like Maxwell, and I bought Nescafe. It just doesn't taste good, but I just need a flavor when I wake up, like at 5 in the morning or whatever. I just need.
That's why you should try tea. Try tea in the morning.
I don't want caffeine.
The caffeine, it's like 1/10 of the caffeine of coffee.
So why would I drink it? Oh, for the taste.
It's the taste, and also you get a slight, like a tiny. You don't even feel it. You're like, oh, no, but you feel like I forgot who told me about, like, who described, like, like you drink coffee, right?
Yeah.
You feel like little jittery or whatever. Yeah. Caffeine, you feel like a pilot.
A pilot?
You're like, hello, good afternoon, everybody. Like, everything's like comes out perfectly. And then then I have like 6 of them, and I'm like,
yeah, maybe. As I said, it's just
you're gonna love it, man.
Tea, you gotta put the bag, and you gotta let it brew.
Well, you don't need, because the way though you boil like 10 cups of water though, just boil enough for 1 cup of water, and then it comes out.
Well, here's the thing: is that I drink continuously. I just keep adding water.
Okay.
So it's at the end it tastes like shit. But I'm drinking hot water, which is not bad. It's good for your sinuses.
Yeah.
It's just part of life. Here's the thing: people who like coffee, they're annoying.
Okay.
They're coffee snobs.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, it's not. There's a guy. He's on YouTube. He has great white hair. I don't know if you know what I'm talking. He's like British. I think he's British.
Oh, is it like he's a British guy?
Yeah, and he has like British teeth.
Yeah, and he's like, science is amazing. Like that guy.
It has like really thick white hair.
Is it thick?
He's
okay,
skinny.
Maybe.
He looks like Neil Brennan a little bit.
Does he talk about science shit or just?
Well, all he does is like, I'm gonna test out these espresso machines.
Okay, that's a different guy. I don't know.
And he tested out all the instant coffees, and they're like, ugh. And then he tested out. It's like a 30-minute video of him going, ugh. No, it just honestly. And I was watching this. I'm like,
yeah, I know.
You just want to put a mousetrap on your dick and just like watch out, and then bam.
That is very pretentious to like drink something that you know it's gonna be shit.
Yeah,
and then just judge it for being
exactly.
shit.
And then he tests like the Nespresso machines. Is like, ugh. He thinks there's only one way to make coffee. You need to buy like a fancy schmancy espresso machine. Then you have to buy the thing that tempers it and the click clack and the.
I know it is tasty, but
but honestly,
it's too much work.
It's too much. It's too much work.
Yeah, and it's so expensive to buy these things. Yeah, you got to be a super rich guy to afford one of these things.
Yeah, and then you have to grind the. He reviews like a machine that costs like $2,000 that does everything. He's like, I'm like, snobism in all its shape is annoying. It's annoying.
Snobby people.
I don't know why. I wonder.
Oh, snob is the worst.
Where does this when you see someone who's annoying?
Yeah.
Where does it come from? Like before the invention of like electricity and we lived in caves or whatever. Where does this come from? The feeling of like this person's annoying, and I don't know why do we feel annoying?
I think it's
annoyance.
I think it's like our hatred of like imperialist like monarchies.
But before monarchies.
Okay, maybe it's our hate of like pharaohs and Aztec.
Before that.
Okay, maybe it's like our hate of like
we lived in caves. Okay, let's go back to when. Like 10,000 years ago, before the invention of all that.
Okay,
when it was just like,
yeah.
And then you're gonna have to censor who I'm gonna say now, okay?
Okay.
And then we lived in caves, like, and no, I love that guy.
No, you're doing impression.
That's fucking no. That's racist, but whatever.
Okay, yeah.
So imagine we lived in caves, okay, like, and then it shows up, and you're like, oh.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Why do we go? Oh.
I think it's like, especially back then. Let's say everyone had like a job or a role or something, and then one guy wasn't that good at it, but he was like the son of like the leader. The guy that's like, he doesn't do anything. We have to deal with it, but we're annoyed by him. Because back then, if you were annoyed by someone, you would just leave them behind.
No, just take a rock and just.
But that's like even too much effort. You would just like.
I would eat him.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think even back then, people didn't really eat each other that much.
Really? Well, probably because you get I think a bacteria or a disease.
I'm not sure. Like, but I feel like you would probably like tie them to like a tree and just let them rot, and then
we should go back to that. We should go back to like, just and like, all right, so just.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
What was this? Was that a gun?
Just
Firing squad?
Yeah, just like you're like, all right, you're dead.
Dude, it's like the Wild West. Dude, it's like fucking like that's how they did. I was watching the show called Gunsmoke. Such an old like 1950s fucking it was like a TV show. Every show it was like an hour long, and it was about this guy going from town to town just being like, I'm the law here. And he would like just shoot the bad guy, and everyone would be like, "Oh, thank you, Gunsmoke." And he's like, and he would smack the woman, and be like, "Shut up! I'm not here for reward. I'm the law." He would just have this strong moral compass to kill annoying people. It's pretty awesome.
I like that.
That's a pretty good show.
It's pretty cool. I was discussing the movie Casablanca with a friend of mine, and I was saying that every movie in black and white, the male character. They have only one feeling toward women is like, I love you, but you're so annoying. Like every like, oh, yes, like I love you with all my heart, but you're so annoying. Which this is just stay with me, all right?
Okay.
Back then, women were stuck at being at home, right? They weren't allowed to leave the house. Really, they weren't educated.
50s, right? Or 40s?
Well, 40s, 30s, like back when women were oppressed. Okay. Of course they were annoying. Well, they weren't allowed to read. They weren't allowed to be educated. They weren't allowed to have a culture.
But wouldn't you argue that all those things made them annoying?
Yes, exactly. So it's like a vicious cycle. That's what I'm trying to say, is that feeling they had back then, it wasn't misogyny.
Yeah.
The misogyny is withholding all the knowledge and the power and the equality. But the feeling of annoyance was true.
Yes, for the sake of appearance.
It's like hanging out with a child.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how much you're gonna keep of all this.
No, I'll keep it, but for the sake of appearance, I disagree.
Like, it took I don't know, like maybe in the 60s. You're like, oh, you can have like an intelligent conversation with a woman. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're educated, you're smart, you had thought. But back then, you're just like, oh, you're not allowed to leave the house. How can you have an intelligent conversation?
I guess they're really good at like talking about vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, because that's what everyone wants to talk about.
I mean, I'm saying that's what they're good at. Yeah, that's all. That's all. I don't know.
Anyway,
yeah.
So that was just a thought, guys. This is how jokes. This is how jokes get get started.
That's
you think about it, and then you're like, can I go with somewhere with this?
And I'd say give it a shot. I don't know, maybe not, but it's pretty.
Give what a shot?
That joke.
As I said, your tone goes up when you
give it a shot.
Certain of.
Damn.
I think the next bit I'm gonna talk about is the mice and how I dealt with it, because it was a very intense. 4
That's
days.
cool.
Like, how can I relate this to reality? To Americans? I really think if you're gonna attack, you need to learn from the best. Genghis Khan, George W. Bush, Stalin.
Yeah. Well, Stalin just let everybody just starve, right? Pretty much, and then
that's smart.
Genghis Khan pillaged and
fucked all the women.
George W. Bush just got controlled by a big fat guy.
Here's what Genghis Khan did that was smart. He didn't care about religion. He knew that people loved religion, but he didn't care about religion. So he's like, yeah, you can pray to whatever God you want as long as you pay us the money.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to pay us the money? Then we're gonna murder each and every one of you.
And Stalin pretty much banned religion.
Yeah, well, that's the whole idea of communism. But I thought about I should do what like they used to do back then. You know, like back then, let's say soldiers would come back and like they want to go somewhere, and the county they want to attack, they would have like the bodies of their enemies, like their heads stuck on pikes.
Yeah, pikes.
All along the route. So you'd be walking and all you see are dead. Just put yourself.
Yeah, I mean Game of Thrones style in your head.
And that's true. That actually happened. People like, imagine you're walking like, oh, let's go kill these assholes, and you walk and all you see, and some of them are not dead. So all you're seeing is like rotting bodies with intestine falling. And you're looking at this, you're like, oh God! And these are the people we're supposed to go fight, and you have people like, they've been there for 5 days in the sun, and there's crows trying to eat their eyes. And you're like, oh God! It would probably scare them. Like I bet you hundreds of people are like, fuck this, and they would just go back. And I thought of doing that with the mice.
They probably eat them.
Take a little toothpick and then put and like, look at this. Look what I did to your fucking. God damn it!
Probably fuck its head.
They probably eat them. That's what they probably do. They would just eat the bodies.
That's funny. Yeah. I'm almost done that Che Guevara book.
Yeah?
Fucking hell, man. It's so long.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude. It's insane. But like he...
how long was he like popular or like... not popular, but...
in power?
Not in power, but like... in the... Like, I guess at 55, he wasn't as cool. Like, he died young? Or
He died at 39.
He died of what?
Execution.
Really?
Yeah.
Who killed him?
I think it was the Bolivian government. I haven't got to that point yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because so basically he's done with his work in Cuba and he's like, I'm done. And he leaves his whole family. He has like 4 or 5 kids and a wife. And they're like, please don't leave. He's like, don't you get it, woman? I don't care about anything. I'm fucking communist. Don't you get it? You think this is a joke? I am not an individual. Like people keep on forgetting that he's the embodiment of socialism, right? Or Leninism or Marxism, right? And so he just leaves the family. He's like, I don't care. Like and then he goes to the Congo to try to liberate Congo using Cuban. So he tries it in Argentina and he fails because because Cuba was different because everyone was all like kind of they're going through like a big crisis and they were like they weren't as bourgeois as like the Argentinians. Argentine people, they're all like, hello, they're basically white, you know. And so they tried it and everybody kept on like. In Argentina, kept on like being like, I'm hungry, and then they would execute them every time they would complain too much. Kind of like what you were saying, dude. One guy they named him Poopy because he kept on like crawling on the ground and he refused to walk. He would only walk on his ass and he refused to bathe and he would masturbate because he was like losing his mind. He was in the jungle for like months, you know.
Wait. Who is Poopy?
Okay, this is part of the Argentinian like group.
Was he like a human, normal guy? Said he decided to become that guy?
There's a lot of the people where it's like a college student who was like, I want to be an adventurer.
Yeah.
And they go and they join like the revolution to change Argentina, right? Yeah. And then they would all like kind of either starve to death because there wasn't enough food or they would lose their minds. Yeah. And anytime people would complain a lot, they would just execute them. They would sedate them and then execute them.
Okay, at least they sedated them.
Yeah, which is fucking insane.
I mean, that's kind. You sedate them first.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway.
So Poopy, he used to poop and then...
he was disgusting and then...
but it was a choice or was it like mental illness?
I think he just, you're just like, just exhausted, no food, you're just walking for weeks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Climbing mountains.
He went insane.
People have just we're so tired, they just fall off the mountain because they would faint.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's crazy how, like every generation... university students, how they were like the voice of change. Yeah. You know, like back then.
Even then, yeah.
Yeah, and now it's like the LGBTQ movement and equality and everything. And like 30 years ago, like I remember when I was young, it was like university needs to be free. Remember the red squares?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. What's so funny? Like all that.
Yeah, and university was like $20 back then.
Yeah, it was so cheap.
People were complaining.
But he argues that the only way you can change anything in society, like the government, anything, you can't. It can't just be through. We want like with a sign. He says violence is the only way. Yeah, violence is the only way you can get happy. Yeah. So like, and so let's say he would like. Let's see, he was a pretty good sniper. He would shoot a guy from far away, and in his mind he would see that like killing this one man will save 30,000 children in the future. And while his good friend said like killing this one guy, I see a guy with a mother and like a wife and kid. So who's right? I don't know. Who the fuck knows?
I mean, they're both wrong. You shouldn't kill them.
Well, it's war, Yeah. It's wrong.
It's wrong. You shouldn't. You should only kill non-humans. That's the way I see it.
and KFC.
That's how I live my life.
Yeah.
You should only kill non-humans.
Are you stop looking at me like that, Amer. He's like, my head's like a chicken or something. This guy's hungry.
But it's funny talking about the LGBTQ. So I started listening to a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And it's really interesting. It's called The Witch Trials of J.K. Rowling.
The Witch Trials?
Yeah. The Witch Trials of J.K. Rowling. And it's, I think, 5 episodes in. It's from the...
So the witch writer is a witch?
For a second. Witch Trials is... You know what's a witch trial? Like, she's a witch, and like, I'm not a witch. And then
I think they got it wrong, though. J.K. Rowling writes a book about a witch.
All right. Are we done?
I don't know which witch they're talking about.
So it's called The Witch Trial.
First of all, Harry Potter's a wizard.
I hate this man so much.
I don't know.
I'm trying to create content so he can make his stupid shorts. and make us $5 a week.
These people, they don't know LGBT. Am I right? Huh?
Yeah, those
They can't. It's all wizard witches. They don't know.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh wait, it's about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So here's the thing. So basically, the whole story starts with the rise of J.K. Rowling, how she was like a nobody and she was in an abusive relationship, and then she wrote Harry Potter, and how everyone fell in love with Harry Potter, and how she became super famous, and how everyone who's like in the fringe in the world, they associated with Harry Potter and the not muggles, but those. The
Mudbloods.
Whatever. All these people are now like, oh, we're different, so it's okay to be different and accept our differences. Yeah. And then, it goes over like the birth of all those new gender terms on Tumblr, and how all of a sudden Tumblr and like all those new genders got associated with Harry Potter.
Oh, really?
And how everyone started calling out old artists who said bad things, who said like the F word or whatever. And then J.K. Rowling got called out because she said this or that or whatever. And then it jumped from platforms, from Tumblr to Twitter, and this is how it became super famous. And how J.K. Rowling started talking about being that it should be like washrooms should be a safe space for biological women, and everyone started calling her names.
Damn.
And how it exploded, and she got accused of being a TERF. And it's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
it is I'm listening to it like
wow,
like just like a mouse looking for cheese. Like it is so well done. It is so well done. Clearly, if you look at the ratings, you don't think it's well done, but it's really well done.
Oh, why? Because people are like
because there's either people, I'm listening to it as an observer.
Yeah.
And there's people like, she's a piece of shit, fuck her. So it's like 1 star.
But it's investigating the thing.
Exactly. They didn't interview someone with like 5 genders to give his opinion on the subject. But it's not that. It's about her life and what she went through, like the rise and then the fighting and and they're interviewing her. And I think it's like a 5-hour interview. It's fascinating. It should be an audiobook. So anyways, so there's in the last chapter, I found it very funny as a production idea, how they started reading the tweets that she was getting, because she said I think she said the women spaces should be reserved for women.
Okay.
You can't self-identify as a woman and then go pee. That's what she's saying. They go pee next to biological women because she got or something when she was.
Oh, she did.
So she's like, because a man was not supposed to be somewhere here. So anyway, so that's what her point of view. She's like, you're not allowed to do this. So anyway, so they decided for some reason to quote all the not retweets. What do you call them?
Not
when you tweet something and someone replies.
Okay.
All the replies to her tweets, and I don't know why for some reason that made me laugh to listen to it on like an investigative journalist podcast. So here's let me play some for you. Tell me what you think.
Rowling had said that part of the reason she spoke up was seeing the way that other women were harassed when they spoke up. And now, that same harassment was coming for her. At J.K. Rowling, choke on cock. I'd really just love to fucking punch J.K. Rowling in her thick rectangle head. J.K. Rowling, the transphobic fuck, can suck my dick and choke on it. God, J.K. Rowling can gargle my cock and balls and hopefully choke on them right there and then so she can die and never write another absolutely inane transphobic tweet ever again. J.K. Rowling can suck my dick.
Jeez, I apologize for Claire leaving all those messages.
Watch this movement behaving towards women in ways that I think are absolutely...
It's just, and there's like another series of like...
Oh, there's more?
And it's all like suck on this cock. And I realized it's so funny that whatever your gender is, if you have a cock, you're going to want to use it to insult someone
everybody.
else.
Gargle my cock.
Gargle my cock.
Fuck
suck my cock.
Fuck your rectangle cock.
I want to f you with my cock.
Oh my God.
Suck on this trans cock. It's just...
Damn.
The cock, whatever gender you are, the cock is
aggressive.
Is used for aggressivity.
Oh
and I just found it funny that like,
that's great.
Let's put some boom, 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 boom. Gargle on my cock, you whore. Boom, 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 boom. That must have been so fun to record. Imagine. All right, yeah, we're ready. We're recording. Okay. Gargle on my cock, you whore. Sorry, guys. Let me do that again. Gargle on my cock, you whore. It's really interesting. Everyone should listen to it.
I'm listening to that. Very
It's
interesting.
really, really interesting. Like how she became super famous, and
it was in because I visited the cafe she wrote in because it was in Scotland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's the cafe right by where we were staying in Edinburgh. There
Yeah.
was like that one, and you go in and it's just all Harry Potter shit everywhere now. It was just a regular cafe. Now,
that cafe is never gonna close now.
no, it's gonna be
That's
famous cafe forever.
It's like that's it with the Harry Potter cafe.
Yeah, just regular cafe. Nice
You know,
place.
it's now just a money business. You know, the guy who owned the cafe
was
who's
like, fuck yeah,
exactly now he's
gargle my cock.
gargle on my cock, you boy. You transphobic piece of shit. Gargle on this cock. It's so funny, and it's crazy. They were saying how the people who loved her just all of a sudden like now we hate you.
Wow.
Because like you enabled us to feel accepted, and now you're saying that we should not.
Oh damn.
But it's so interesting to hear her talk about it and how she had like a nuanced opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently you're not allowed to have a nuanced opinion anymore.
Yeah, no.
And it's just crazy. Like the fan base, the amount they love you is the same energy. If they decide to hate you, it's the same level. It's just the same magnitude, just reversed in the other direction. It's bananas.
Do you think, is it the books that were really popular, or was it the movies that were really popular? Harry Potter.
The books were super. She's a billionaire. We just speak from books. She's the most.
That's
I think
insane.
she's the richest author ever in history of.
The books are pretty cool. I read them as a kid, man. They're fucking awesome.
Yeah, I couldn't read them. I tried them. Like, you know what? Let me read Harry Potter because I watched all the movies, and then you start reading them, and you're just seeing the movie.
Yeah.
In your mind.
It's hard. Yeah.
And I tried to do a joke about it. It's like, just to keep it spicy, I started reading him with a Japanese accent. Like, oh, Dumbledore! Oh, Harry Potter! And it just, my throat started to hurt after that. In my mind, so I'm like, I can't read anymore because it's just a movie playing in my mind.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, you can't.
Did you enjoy reading the books?
It was a long time ago. I was like, they were coming out as I was reading them. Like it was, I think it was like for school. Yeah, we read them.
You read them for school? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was like grade 3. You know,
I don't know what that's. What's
like,
how old are you?
You know, it's pre-K, kindergarten, right?
But how old are you?
I don't know. I guess
because
I have no idea.
I don't have
7, 8,
I don't know
9?
the English. How come you went to an English high school?
Because you get, there's like, what's that bill 101 or whatever. It's like this bill that's passed that like if you're born in Quebec or something like that, you have to go to a French school. But my dad was born in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
So that exempts me. I'm allowed to go for some reason. I'm not sure.
And your parents are like, fuck French?
I don't know. I think my dad was like, fuck French.
That's crazy, dude. Because I went to, and now I speak both.
Yeah.
You should have went to a French high school.
But then I'd be like, everybody.
What's wrong with
Bonjour.
that? Bonjour. Maybe like having your asshole licked. Maybe you would eat more ass if you went to a French high school.
Yeah, maybe. But I probably wouldn't have been the same at all. I would have been like happy. I would have fit in right away. I would have like spoke the language perfectly. I wouldn't have felt like a weirdo all the time. I'd be like, what? This is great. What are you talking about?
It's crazy.
I'd be driving a 2008 BMW probably.
It's crazy for me to believe that your parents went like, although we live in Quebec, he's not going to learn French.
Well, my mom didn't have a say, I'm pretty sure. My mom was like,
that's a good household.
I don't speak English or French or I don't speak. She doesn't. And then my dad was like he's smoking a cigar, reading a newspaper. No, my son ain't going to speak French. No way, no how.
No gays in this house.
Yeah.
Only me. So. Yeah, that's crazy. Like the idea of someone living in Quebec going, my son will not learn French. Dude, it's so easy to learn English. In fact, everything is in English.
I know.
The fact that we're going to stop you from learning another language.
But you think, like, let's say, like, you send someone to an English high school, you assume they're going to do French too, right? Like, it's in Quebec. Like, people back then didn't, for sure they didn't go to the school.
How bad is your French? Can you have a conversation?
It falls apart after, like, the second...
Can we try?
Sure.
Okay. Alors, ton père a décidé que tu ne vas pas apprendre le français.
Oui. Il décide. Il décide.
Il a décidé.
Il a décidé. Je... That's... Dude, I'm telling you.
Just keep going.
Il a décidé... Dude, it's brutal.
Remember my rule of annoying?
I know. I swear to God, no.
Sorry. I'm being a bad teacher here. That's not bad. Eli, that's not bad. You got the accent is good. Just have to practice.
Yeah. I guess I need to practice with somebody. Claire doesn't speak French.
No, that's why I might lose you to another province.
I don't have any French
You have
friends.
to hang out with Guillaume a bit more.
He's got a kid. He's got no time to
Hang out with
tutor
this
me. He's got
No, just have you should have a mistress, a French francophone mistress.
Yeah. I would date French girls. I'll just make them speak English.
Yeah?
Yeah. What?
You're like, je t'aime. What?
Maybe I'll rewrite that joke to just be about dating French girls. I think that would be funnier than it makes more sense.
I just bullied them into speaking French. And then she said,
what? Oh, jeez.
C'est trop gros. What? Ça sent le caca. What?
Oh, dude. That's so funny.
It's funny. I never dated. I dated one French girl, like but
Franco?
But I always switched to English.
Okay.
Because I couldn't. I don't know how to be funny in French. That was my.
Really?
That's my secret language. That's my secret language is funny, right? I know how to speak funny.
Why not in French?
I don't know.
That's weird.
French is a very romantic language, I find. That's why if you look at like old French movies where people spoke French,
yeah,
like before, like. Yo femme, kif kif, parking, when they spoke actual French, it's very like.
But then you see like Mike Ward when he does French comedy, he does French comedy like he's an English comedian.
Exactly.
Like he just delivers it and he's like,
very aggressive.
It's
very
not
punchy,
like it's like it's just a guy. It's like okay,
well,
so how does he fucking do that?
Clearly inspired by
American comedy.
Same thing with Sugar Sammy.
Yeah.
But if you look like a typical, just a French, and they're like very. Bourgeois. You said the right word. French comedians, it's just the French language. There's so many words to get the idea out, but in English, it's very efficient.
Yeah.
Just ta 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 ta.
Yeah.
It's right away. That's why I think stand-up comedy is a French. Stand-up comedy is an English invention. American invention.
American.
British comedians. I know. I was told about Catherine Ryan. She's funny. I heard a bit of her podcast. She's
Canadian.
Listen, her podcast, there's depth in her podcast.
Okay.
Like, no, I get it.
Yeah.
I used to date a girl who was really into her podcast. I'm like, I listened to an episode, like, there's depth in her thinking. I'm like, I get why she became famous. She has a very brain that goes in depth with things. Like, she knows how to. Like, I would love to meet her and sit down with her. Plus, she has giant tits, so I'd like to stare at them.
Cool.
Imagine if I fuck Catherine Ryan. She's married, but let's say she gets divorced. And then I fuck Catherine Ryan. How awesome would that be?
I don't know. It would be awesome,
dude.
For you.
Let's fuck Catherine. I mean, let's make it happen. Though I finally date a woman in her mid-30s. It's about time.
She might be older.
And it's Catherine Ryan. How awesome would that be?
That would be.
Let's fucking do it.
I would be happy for you, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We'll talk about it. Let's break down.
That's hilarious. So this week is St. Patrick's Day.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna be my first St. Patrick's Day. I'm not gonna get fucked up because I'm busy the whole weekend. I don't have the ability. On Friday, Claire's having a St. Patrick's Day party. She's inviting her friends and like people from the lab. I'm not gonna drink that much because I don't want to be hungover for Saturday.
Yeah, you better not.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't. So I'm probably not even gonna drink.
And you have a show on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm, exactly. Yeah. So I can't really get drunk.
Yeah.
And then Sunday's our show, and I can't get drunk.
No.
So I'm just grown up. I can't drink ever again.
You're a grown up man. I'm excited to see how our Sunday show is going to be on St. Patrick's Day.
It might be a drunken mess,
Ooh,
but
nice.
'cause people are probably going to come into town because Montreal is a big St. Patrick's Day.
A lot of Irish.
Yeah, I think because it's cheaper than Toronto.
Yeah.
So people from Toronto might even come to Montreal. A lot of them because it's so much cheaper to get drunk here. And there's the rules are more lenient. You can get drunk on the street on St. Patrick's Day and shit like that. And so people might come from the hostel and then go to the parade during the day and then come back to the hostel and just be all crazy.
Maybe a drunk fest.
Yeah, I'm a little bit crazy. Yeah. When I was younger, man, I used to have so much fun on St. Patrick's Day. I know that people make fun of St. Patrick's Day because it's like, why you need an excuse to drink? I don't need an excuse to drink, but I need an excuse for everyone else to drink so I can drink with them, And I don't know. I remember remember the bar Mad Hatter?
Yes.
It was like a really shitty, horrible.
The one that is on Crescent?
Yeah, it used to be further. It used to be like three
buildings down, and then
it moved. Like it kept on moving. It was like one block this way, one block that way. Then, but like okay, so it was like the second version of Mad Hatter's. It was like 2 floors, and it was all run by like we're underage. Everyone's like 16. It was all 16-year-olds. The bartenders are 16. Everyone. It was crazy, and like the beer would be like $2 for a pint. You're just getting sick. I remember. Do you remember the story of the kid who got run over by the St. Patrick's Day float in Montreal? You never heard of that? That was like when we were kids. That was the biggest.
Okay, go on.
So like it happened that I was like probably like 17 or something, and the guy, it's just a drunk kid who got run over by a float in Montreal. And it sounds so stupid though, but he got run over by a float, right? It was
so funny.
And then we were at the Mad Hatter bar, and we were all just talking about it. You're like, dude, this kid got run over. Isn't that crazy? And this guy was like, man, I was there. He was my friend, man. And I was like, get out. He's like, man, I was like, telling him, don't run across the road. You're going to fucking get run over. And the guy's like, nah, I'm going to do it.
Dude, you got run over by a float.
Because he wanted to go get beer or something from the dep or something.
Yeah.
And he got run over. He died where he got smushed. And then...
died?
Yeah, he died.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
I feel bad laughing.
Yeah, I know. It was really dark.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, he got run over.
What was the, like...
It was like Homer Simpson drinking. It was like Mickey Mouse or...
Mickey Mouse. Oh, God. Oh, man. Imagine all the people watching the horror.
I know.
And then the float... And then just that baby, like a child. Oh, poor guy. Yeah. That's disgusting.
And then... and we did it. We had a shot to his memory.
Of course.
I mean, I don't know him, but like I did a shot for his friend.
Oh God, that's
pretty amazing.
It's hilarious.
That's a crazy story.
What type of drunk are you? Well, actually, I've been drunk. Well, you're a fun drunk.
Sometimes I need to be like comfortable though, you know. Yeah. But I could be fun.
Yeah, you're a fun drunk. We're discussing last time with the comics, like what's this scratching?
Oh, it's just my leg.
Okay, because is this because my? Is it a mouse? Is there a mouse? So we're discussing the type of drunks, and like there's people who get sleepy drunk. Mm-hmm. There's people who get like questions. They just start asking questions. People get like they talk a lot when they're drunk. Some people get horny when they're drunk. I realize what type of drunk I am. I'm reminded that I dislike everyone.
Oh yeah.
I just want to be alone with the music. Like the idea of someone getting drunk and not dancing is crazy for me. Why you want to talk to stupid people when you're drunk?
No, that's the best.
No, I don't want to talk to
The best when you're like drunk and you're like, no, man.
That's
you don't get it, man.
Exactly. I want to get it. I don't want to. I want to listen. The idea of just I don't want to talk to anyone.
Dude, you better call her, dude. If you don't call her, you're gonna regret it,
That
man.
is exactly. That's the stupidest thing. I want to be drunk and just listen to music and just dance and have fun. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Beer's not the thing
Everyone
you should be drinking.
Is annoying to me when I drink. And I don't drink beer. I don't know how exactly getting drunk on beer. You have like sick and you're all bloated and you're like disgusting and you're like, oh God,
it's the best.
No.
Dude, that's why Shane Gillis is the best. He drinks like 20 Bud Lights.
His brain is different.
Yeah.
He can like when he drinks beer.
Yeah.
He's like.
Yeah, he's awesome.
You know, when I drink, I don't want to. I could be talking to the most interesting human being on the planet. If I'm drunk, I'm like, oh, shut up. Let me just dance and like, just be with the music.
That's so crazy. I love being. I don't do it anymore though. I used to. When I used to live with my mom, I used to like have like vodka or like gin bottles in my like in my closet because I don't want my mom to know. She didn't care, but like.
She had gin bottles in her closet.
Yeah, she probably. And I would take like orange juice and I would mix it with gin and I would just play like video games all night.
You would drink and play video games?
I'd be like, I am Fallout 4 or I am like fucking. It would be the best. Oh, dude, I would.
Alcohol affects you differently. I don't think I ever got drunk alone. Mm-hmm. I should try it. Just once.
Well, during the pandemic, I would like play games.
Yeah, but you live with your wife.
No, at the beginning of the pandemic, I lived with Jason and Sarag. And I wasn't even interacting with them anymore. I was like scared of people. So I would play. I had my friend from New Zealand. I think he moved back to New Zealand, and he didn't have a job because his job like whatever went away because of COVID, and we were getting money from the government at the time. And I had like so many bottles of Jameson in my room, and I would just drink Jameson every night, play Call of Duty with him for like from like 9 p.m. till like 4 in the morning, and we're just chatting the whole time.
Okay, but you weren't alone. You're chatting with someone.
Yeah, I'm chatting. Yeah, exactly. And I would wake up, and it was the first time I woke up hungover alone. I was like, what the like? And it wasn't that I was at a bar or at a show or anywhere.
But do you get an alarm in your mind going like, this is not good?
Yeah. Then I did. Yeah, I was like, oh, dude.
Yeah. For me, booze is a social drink, is a social activity. Weed, mushrooms is a alone activity. Like the idea of being high with people freaks me the fuck out. I hate that feeling. I once did a open mic long ago, a musical open mic that had comedy. So I went on stage, I did very well, everyone was bombing and I did very well. That was the first time that you realize like, oh, I'm starting to
Yeah.
to go, oh, I have like a 7 minutes that I could do well. So I did very well. And then afterwards, I was hanging out with Randy and Hasher. I don't know if you remember Randy and Hasher.
I know Randy and Hasher.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, Randy Jardinier. Okay.
And Randy had some fucking BC weed, and I just took a hit. And I'm like, okay, let's go back upstairs. And when I'm sitting, and I'm high as fuck, watching like a musical open mic, and I'm Hasher sitting next to me, and I'm looking at Hasher, and he's like, we couldn't talk. There was like guy was playing music, so it was like a lot of miming. So I'm just looking at Tasher like miming, tried to make me laugh. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm so high. This is crazy. And I'm looking at the music open mic guy, and I just hated him so much. He was so annoying. Here's the thing: as much as comedy open mics are annoying, musical open mics are even more annoying. Because they practice, so they know how to play a song, so they think they're the shit, even more than comedians think they're the shit. So the guy was on stage, and I hate this. Anyone who is doing an music open mic, you gotta stop doing this. He's like, he like, so let's say he was about to play a song. He's like, let me talk to you guys a little bit first, and then he's like, so guys, you know the song, pew, pew, pew. You know, when I heard it first, I'm like, man, this really. He's tuning his guitar, and I swear I just wanted to take this guitar and just bash his head with it. I'm like, bro, play the fucking song.
Yeah. You don't.
No one wants to hear you talk. No one wants to hear you tune your fucking guitar. No one wants to hear you talk. Why are you practicing as if this is your show?
Yeah.
This is a music open mic. First of all, I don't understand music open mics. You learn how to play the song, and then you go do the fucking song. Like, why are you like being? No one wants, and they're all pretty. They're all like handsome.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like,
talking. There's used to people listening to them.
Fuck out of here! Exactly. They just fucking
just play the song, rock out, and
play the song. Like, this is how I'm good. Da 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 da. Assalamu alaikum. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah.
You're like pow pow, and you have like all those young 18-year-old girls like they're fawning over them.
Oh really?
And you're like, that girl in 2 days is gonna find you annoying.
Yeah.
She just hasn't hit puberty yet. And I'm looking at them. It was crazy. So I turn here and I see Hasher going, doing, like, you know, those. Exactly. And this shitty open mic. And I look at Randy and he's like really high as well. And
he's so tall and he's really short.
I'm never getting high in public ever again. This is just so weird. It's just a weird feeling.
That's funny.
Do you enjoy being high in public?
No, fuck no.
Oh, God. It's
I can't even be high in private.
You know what I like? Okay. I realize as I'm getting older, the things that excite me are way different than when I was 20, but it's the same feeling that I chase. Like when I was 20, let's say I had a day off, I'm like, oh, let's go dancing. Let's go hang out with the boys and maybe talk to girls and drink and woo and dance, and this is fun. Now when I have a day off, because I don't have days off.
Are you sure it's not hanging out with the girls and talking to the boys?
Well, I'm trying to fuck one of them.
I know. I'm just trying to, because you said it very gaily. I'm trying to say.
No one who's seen me dance doesn't think I'm gay.
Okay, yeah.
I am a very gay dancer. Yeah. I am a very, and I we'll talk about it afterwards. Why I think I'm so comfortable with homosexuality.
Okay.
But and homosexuals. So, like that feeling of like, oh, just go have fun and dance and shake it, baby, shake it. Anyways, so now when I have a day off, it's the same thing, but it's in my house. I'm like, oh my God, I have a day off. Let's smoke a little bit of weed, put on some nice music, and clean the apartment. Like, I look so much forward to that feeling.
Yeah, that's nice.
Because it's literally a club, but I get to choose the music.
Yeah.
It's like a club. I'm ingesting a drug.
Yeah.
I'm listening to music.
Yeah.
I'm dancing.
Get the lights down low.
And I'm just enjoying. But it's like in my house while I do the dishes.
That's nice.
So it's just same feeling,
Yeah.
different location. That's, I think, when you realize you're old.
Yeah.
When you're like, oh shit, I have a day off. Oh god, I'm gonna do the dishes. I'm gonna clean my kitchen. I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill some mice. I'm gonna
That sounds really. No. I feel the same.
Love that feeling.
I know. I love just having my place clean.
Yeah.
And then.
I mean, you saw this is as clean as it gonna
Okay.
get.
Yeah.
But I just love that feeling. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't have a show. I could just stay home and, I don't even go to. I just want to get high and clean my apartment.
Yeah.
This is.
What's the
feeling ever.
biggest thrill ever when I do my laundry.
Yeah.
And I do like what's the hot part? What's the drying? I dry
Drying.
all my clothes, and then I pair all my socks, and then I'm not missing one sock.
It's
like what? How?
When you open the drawer and you have all your socks
Yeah.
and
It's all just there.
bro,
Yeah.
that feeling. I'm like, I'm gonna go far in life because I have
I got
all my socks and underwear in the
Yeah.
thing. They're not in a pile.
I know. Yeah.
Is there anything better?
No.
And I honestly sometimes, like when I do 20 shows, like I'm doing shows every day.
Yeah,
I
you
know I don't
no
have time to
No.
take care of like personal Amer. I think my comedy suffers. There's like a limit. I need like at least a day off
Yeah.
a week. That's something I'm realizing as I'm getting older, is that the days off are as important as the days on. You need to, like, your days off, they're not just like, oh, I'm just gonna watch TV. Like, okay, no, you gotta also actively
Fix
rest.
shit. Yeah.
Actively rest, actually fix shit. You gotta, nothing is passive. Everything is important, Even if, like, okay, if I'm gonna watch TV, earn that TV watch, Right now I went back to my point system. I don't know, have I ever told you about my point system?
I think you did. I think
Yeah?
you did. Yeah.
Because I'm back to it. I'm trying
Okay.
to get my 10
Yeah,
points a day.
I can't
It's on the
remember.
fridge.
Yeah, you told me about the point system, and like you do 2 points is like no fap or whatever.
No, I fap. I fap. But like, for example, push-ups, chin-ups, sit-ups, writing, cleaning, performing, making money, recording a podcast. All these are points. So I try to get 10 points a day, and it's crazy the confidence you get. But I'm getting my points. I'm doing the work
That's
I need
nice.
to do. It's a great feeling. Great
Ooh.
feeling.
Yeah,
Highly
yeah.
recommend the point system.
Yeah,
If you're ever feeling like in a funk, set a point system. It used to be just brush my teeth. That's when I was like really depressed. Like a few years
Wow.
ago, it's just brush your teeth.
Brush your teeth,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah.
Now look at you, you're brushing your teeth
Look
every
at
day
me.
now.
Brushing my teeth, taking care of business, successful podcast,
Yeah.
killing mice.
Yeah. Well, this is a good pod.
Is that it?
Yeah, I gotta go eat supper, and then I gotta go to the show. Fuck.
All right. So this Sunday,
Yeah.
before we leave, this Sunday, guys, we have Vance Michel headlining for the
Oh
first
yeah,
time.
that's cool.
Bonne Nuit this Sunday. So
That's
come
gonna be
this
great.
Sunday. Come see Vance Michel. We have Vance Michel, Zach Kick,
Ah.
a bunch of other ones. They're very funny.
Yeah.
You should come watch it. It's gonna be a fun show.
Yeah.
And honestly, it might be a drunk fest because it's gonna be St.
Yeah.
Patrick's Day.
I think Vance is good. Call out for the show.
I think he's gonna be able to wham,
Yeah,
bam, bam,
yeah.
bam, bam. And discount code Bonne Nuit. Save yourself $5. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Sunday.
Bye.
Subscribe and tell your friends.
Yeah, subscribe, prescribe, and tell your doctors. Bye.
Subscribe. I love you. Bye. Assalamu
Bye.
alaikum.